The man just killed a dragonfly with insecticide. The next day, a pair of dragonfly wings grew on the back, and it has the most powerful organ of dragonflies, the compound eye. Not only does it have an extremely high flight speed that is difficult for the naked eye to capture, it can also perfectly predict all the actions of the opponent. But Lin Yu didn't dare to show his wings in front of people, because insect wings make him feel inferior. He thinks he's a monster, but also the fear of being caught by OPSI research. And he's been keeping his distance ever since. But the pain of loneliness is no less than death. So after being admitted to college, he's determined to make a change. He tied his wings to his back with bandages. Then he gradually became more confident. He's a popular blogger on social media. Today, Manhua Mixi invited Lin Yu to watch a movie together, and as a teenager, he agreed. But little do they know that a pair of eyes are already staring at him not far away. After arriving at the cinema, Lin Yu couldn't help but start fantasizing. If you date Mixi in the future, do you want to show your wings? Mixi is so kind. She should accept him, right? Just after Mixi went to the bathroom, the lights in the cinema suddenly went out. At the same time, the staff rushed in a panic. Everyone evacuate. There's a weirdo in the hallway with a huge murder weapon coming this way, but he wasn't finished. A huge sickle suddenly pierced through his abdomen. Seeing this, the people in the theater began to flee. Lin Yu intends to escape. But suddenly, I remember that Mixi went to the toilet. Just when he hesitated, the man's eyes have locked on him. The next second, he raised his sickle and pounced on Lin Yu. Fortunately, Lin Yu escaped in time and was not injured. But when he saw the man's face, terror was written all over his face. The man's hands are actually two sides. The Mantis man is coming towards Lin Yu. Why do you look like you've seen a monster? Is this your first time seeing another insect man? Didn't you use that damn bug spray too? Lin Yu didn't care to think too much. Turn around and run out of the corridor, but the Mantis man is very fast. In the blink of an eye, he caught up with Lin Yu. Just then, a cup suddenly smashed at the Mantis man. It's the beauty that comes out of the toilet. The Mantis man was annoyed by Mixi's move, a little girl who is not afraid of death. How dare you disturb my precious mealtime? As he spoke, he waved his double sickle and rushed towards Mixi. Mixi was kicked out of the window by the Mantis man. Lin Yu was shocked when he saw this, but he didn't dare to release his wings. After all, he never flew once. And here's the thing, there are so many people down there. If exposed in front of so many people, the good life he has now may no longer exist. But looking at the despairing beauty, finally, he gritted his teeth and jumped down. The Mantis man was also surprised when he saw this. Even insect people jumping from this height is also dead. But just then, the clothes on Lin Yu's back suddenly bulged up. A dazzling green light suddenly bloomed. Just as the two were about to land, they stopped firmly in the air. A girl in the crowd exclaimed, "It actually spreads its wings in the city center. It's incredible." At the same time, I heard voices in her earphones. "Do you want to deal with that kid together?" The girl took off her hat to tentacles exposed on the head. "No, I think it's better to bring that boy to our school." Mixi fainted because of excessive surprise. Although this is Lin Yu's first flight, but it's not unfamiliar at all. Then he carried Mixi and rushed to the nearest hospital. Just as the Mantis man fantasized about eating Lin Yu's delicious food, the girl with tentacles suddenly jumped up from behind. One punch knocked the Mantis man to the ground. Fortunately, the video on the internet did not capture the front of Lin Yu, but everyone around him started to be suspicious of him. His former classmates also began to deliberately distance themselves from him. Lin Yu returned to his lonely state before college. However, he believed that Mixi would definitely accept him. So he went to the hospital to visit Mixi, who had just woken up. But for Lin Yu's arrival, Mixi looked very scared and said that Lin Yu was a monster. Tell him not to come to her again in the future. The last hope is dashed. Lin Yu returned home angrily, ready to cut off the culprit who turned him into a monster. But in the end, I couldn't do it because I was afraid of pain. Days go by, Lin Yu felt out of place in this society. Finally, he came to a rooftop, prepared to end this miserable life. But when he jumped off the building, the wings on the back instinctively fanned. "Damn wings, can't even die as you want." Just then, a girl's voice suddenly came from below. "I really envy you. I want wings too." Lin Yu was shocked. When did this woman appear here? And why is she standing on the wall? People with wings choose to commit suicide by jumping off a building. Don't you think it's a little stupid? Do you hate wings so much? I know there's a way to be normal again. again? Lin Zhu seemed to grasp the last straw when he heard the words, "Say it. How can I become a normal person?" This tells you there is a condition. You come for an interview at our school, the professor will explain it to you himself, and you won't be alone anymore. Lin Zhu had no choice. He came to the school city hidden in the mountains with the girl. The scene in front of me set off a storm in the spiritual heart. It's full of insect people like him. Lin Zhu's heart beat faster. Can I really find a way to be normal here? The girl said that only Lin Zhu was enrolled in this semester. She went to prepare the formalities. Let him browse by himself first. Lin Zhu wandered around the campus curiously. This place is indeed full of insect people, and don't hide their appearance. Then a beetle suddenly flew past Lin Zhu's ear, and then he noticed. On the stone table next to him sat an old man with a white beard, and covered in honey. The old man picked up a beetle and threw it into his mouth. Look at the crunchy food the old man eats. Lin Zhu looked sick for a while, turned around and continued to walk forward. But the old man suddenly appeared behind him, lift up his clothes. Lin Zhu was so frightened that he hurriedly backed away. It's intact under the clothes. It stretches well, it's a good pair of wings. But why do you want to hide so much? The spiritualist turned away angrily when he heard the words. I came here to get rid of this thing. The old man laughed. Unpromising guy. After that, the girl took Lin Zhu to meet Professor Ma Daoxuan. Lin Zhu was very nervous. He was the one who knew how to turn back into a normal person. Professor Ma doesn't talk nonsense either. Go straight to the point, saying that. He played a video of a school's graduation ceremony. The insect man in the video was given a cup of strange liquid. When the insect man drinks the liquid, soon turned into a beautiful girl with long hair fluttering. Lin Zhu was very excited when he saw this. Professor Ma explains it's called Cinderella, and there were only so many difficulties. Only graduate with the first grade in the whole department will be awarded Cinderella. After some thought, Lin Zhu decided to join Nice University. In terms of academic performance, he is still very confident in himself. The first thing after admission is to choose a course. The girl gave him a guide manual for choosing a course. Choose one of the 3 compulsory courses, but they all have weird names. Ultimately, Lin Zhu decided to take Professor Ma's course. This is the most popular class in school. No group work, and a lot of people get A's. Just as Lin Zhu was about to go to the classroom to choose a course, a scorpion-tailed girl suddenly got into a fight with a yellow-haired girl. Lin Zhu was taken aback. They are all college students and still fight. Then the girl with tentacles suddenly walked past him. You will see it often in the future. Saying that, he quickly came to the side of the two. Throw it out one by one. Yellow hair scolding. Shit? Which one doesn't have eyes? Visible girl. His pupils suddenly constricted. Department representative. Lin Zhu also knew that the girl's name was Park Zizhen, and it is the lineage representative of the beneficial insect family. After that, everyone came to the classroom to prepare for class selection. At the same time, in an office in the teaching building, Chi Jun, a professor of the Department of Beneficial Insects, walked in. I heard there are new transfer students. You mean Lin Zhu, right? You have just met him. What do you think of him? Do you think he can successfully complete the course selection? Remember what happened? Chi Jun sneered. Of course not. At the same time, course selection also officially begins. But all the students in the classroom rushed out the window. Lin Zhu looked confused. How come? Isn't it a course selection? Why is everyone running out? There was only one Little B and Lin Zhu left in the classroom. Little B explains. Next course selection is different from that of ordinary universities. Only if you find a professor hiding in the mountains can you take his class. And only the first 16 people get the professor's USB stick. Plug the USB stick into the computer in the classroom to choose courses. Lin Zhu realized that he had wasted a lot of time. So he took off his coat and flew into the sky, observed the movements of others. Soon the flag on the top of the mountain caught his attention. That is to say, where there are flags, there are professors, but he noticed that the students below all scuffled together because of the course selection. He was shocked to do this in order to grab customers. This is too scary. Lin Zhu also started to act, but the goal is clear. But which flag is Professor Ma's? Just then, he suddenly noticed a direction. Then he ran at full speed towards the flag under a flag on the other side. Professor Ma is leisurely drinking tea. Lin Zhu fell from the sky. A face fell in front of Professor Ma. Lin Shu's face showed excitement. Sure enough, it's the direction with the most people. Professor Ma was slightly surprised. He didn't expect Lin Zhu to turn the disadvantage of late departure into an advantage. Then he gave the last USB stick to Lin Zhu. Lin Zhu excitedly held the USB stick, thought it was over, getting ready to go back to the classroom to choose a course. But then Professor Ma took out his mobile phone. List of people who will hold a USB stick, sent to all students' mobile phones. Although Lin Zhu didn't understand what this meant, but I had a bad feeling. The course selection has finally officially begun. The list has just been announced. Spiritual practice is surrounded by countless practitioners. I was beaten and fled everywhere for a while. Fortunately, he is fast enough, not injured. How can there be such a damn course selection? Just then, a small voice suddenly came from a tree hole not far away. Come here. Lin Zhu hid in a tree hole and escaped. Really? Thank you. Helped me again. I'm so lucky to meet someone as kind as you. No problem. Compliment my kindness or something. Saying that, he suddenly reached out and tapped Lin Shu's forehead. A stinger pierced Lin Shu's skin. The spiritual body falls uncontrollably to the ground, and the bee takes the drive out of his hand. You are paralyzed. I won't be able to move for a while. You think I'm really helping you? Idiot. Everyone here is a competitor. Who would be stupid enough to help a competitor? Let students compete with each other. Only the strong can survive. That's what they're for. Then he laughed and walked away. However, the little bee underestimated Lin Shu's obsession of turning back into a normal person. He pulled out the stinger and chased after the little bee, but the toxin has started to spread. He can't catch up with the little bee at all. Damn, gotta catch him. Next second, his eyes suddenly turned bright green. He can actually see the little bee's movements clearly. Dragonflies are known as the king of predators. The success rate of predation is as high as 95%. The secret to success lies in his eyes. The giant compound eye is made up of tens of thousands of small eyes. Captures very subtle movements in 360 degrees without dead ends. Dragonflies rely on excellent compound eyes. Read the motions of the prey, anticipate its movement and capture it. At this moment, for the first time, Lin Zhu had a strong desire to catch someone. He made the little bee his prey. Lin Zhu punched the little bee in the chin with an uppercut. The USB stick fell from the palm of the little bee's hand. Lin Zhu hurriedly dived down, but just as he was about to grab the USB stick, a hand suddenly grabbed the USB stick in front of him. Now, I'm making a lot of money. A female student with insect legs falls to the ground. Then his legs slammed and ran out in the direction of the classroom. Lin Zhu is ready to catch up. A dark shadow suddenly fell from behind him. It's the little bee he knocked out. Hateful. You will die if you fall from this height. But you can't get a USB stick like this. After a fierce ideological struggle, Lin Zhu still chose to save the little bee. Then he chased in the direction of the USB stick again. But due to the spread of toxins, Lin Shu's body soon fell uncontrollably. I don't know how long it has been. A shout suddenly woke Lin Zhu up from his coma. Jun said he only had the last 5 minutes left, and we don't have any USB drives left. Tell him to give up and wait until next year to participate. I just don't know if there will be Cinderella by then. Lin Zhu immediately vented his dissatisfaction when he heard the words. I was attacked and robbed of a USB stick. Aren't those people cheating by doing this? Jun stopped and exhaled. Unpromising guy in this school. Strong is good. If you want to achieve a certain goal, then go fight and grab. Jungle juice turns people into murder weapons. This school is full of these dangerous guys. Do you think this is a place for you to study in peace? If you want that, just stay in a human protection facility, where you can live your life safely, and, of course, insect people all their lives. Never mind, if you have nothing to do, drop this for me on the way. Don't forget to sort the garbage. Is it over and I didn't take any classes? I'm such rubbish. Damn. Then he suddenly remembered Chi-chun's words. Damn, it's sad enough that I didn't choose a class. You want me to do this? But when he opened the paper bag, he froze. It turned out to be a USB stick inside at the same time. On the other side, Ma Daoxu found Jun. You actually gave him the USB stick directly. Don't you like him? Is it for another reason? After a moment of silence, the corners of Chi-chun's mouth rose slightly. Didn't someone say that? It's better to bring the annoying person with you to beat. Time is running out. I don't know if I can catch up with this speed. But what if the landing fails because of eye pain? Can't go faster than this. He suddenly thought of something and stopped abruptly. I saw him take out a pair of glasses from his bag. Wearing this will do a little bit of blocking. Now the speed can be accelerated, and he goes off at full speed, and he goes off in the direction of the classroom. But there are a few people waiting in the woods in front of the school. Not bad, not bad. Somebody's coming, sure enough. I didn't wait so long in vain. Just as a few people were gearing up to take action, Linzu passed through them like a hurricane. I am most afraid of the sudden silence in the air. Why is that kid so fast? Go grab it in the classroom. But isn't that against the rules? I know pretty well. Yellow hair suddenly appeared beside several people, instantly tripped several people over. It was Park Hee-young who intercepted a few people with Chiandawa and Seiichi Comet. It turns out that after the course selection is over, Shijun texted Park Hee-young, let him take care of Linzu. Professor Chi doesn't seem like someone who would say such a thing. Although I don't know what he did but twice. On the other side, Linzu finally arrived at the classroom, completed the course selection before the countdown ended. Linzu breathed a sigh of relief, although it is not Professor Ma's class. But now I have no choice. As long as you work harder than others, it is still possible to become the #1 in the whole department. Just then, a message popped up on the computer. Linzu just finished the course. Received the announcement of the new student orientation session. Linzu just walked into the classroom. The students immediately started talking. The girls even looked at him with admiration. It's the Dragonfly man from the movie theater incident. So handsome. After bringing Linzu to the classroom, Park Hee-jin left the classroom. I'm going to run an errand for the professor first. Park Hee-jin just left, a strong man sitting in the back row. A gloomy smile appeared on his face. He smashed the comet's head on the table. The car comet fainted directly on the spot. At the same time, out the door came some little cars with baseball bats. Students, I have a request. Can you give me the first place in the whole department? Hand over your student ID. I'm the only one who can attend this class. Linzu was furious. There's no such thing. I will never hand over my student ID. As he spoke, he rushed towards the red hair. It's too honest to fly in a straight line. As he spoke, his body suddenly turned to one side. A little carlet and a baseball bat fell off. When Linzu woke up, I found myself lying in the infirmary. Park Hee-young brought them here, but his student ID was also taken. Park Hee-young's eyes were cold. Don't worry, student ID cards can be reissued. I'm going to help you reissue your student ID now. I'll be back soon. You did take good care of yourself here. At this time, Seiichi Huiking next to him also woke up. Linzu told him what had happened, but don't worry. The department representative has already gone to help us reissue it. Fool, do you really believe that? If the goal is first in the whole system, why stop all students from going to class? Just contain the few people who may be the first. And how can so many student IDs be reissued in one day? Linzu also reacted at this time. At the same time, a lake outside the school. You shouldn't hand it over obediently. Right, sure. Have you ever seen someone who committed such a big thing and still go back? Stinky woman, as I expected, you will definitely come and get these back. My intention from the beginning was to bring you here. The first place in the first semester of actual insect fighting, Park Seo-kyung. But how could a few little Karas be Park Seo-kyung's opponents? Bunch of trash, you can't catch this woman on the ground. Hello, representative. I'm going to throw it down. Park Hee-jin was shocked. Rush over to grab the student ID. Red hair immediately turned sideways and kicked her into the water. Two sharp spikes on his back stabbed him mercilessly. Without you, the #1 department is in my bag. Killing you at school would definitely raise suspicions. But if you fall into the water and die, then no one knows. Just as Park Hee-young was about to lose consciousness, a green light suddenly fell from the sky and rushed into the lake. A few little cars didn't see what was going on at all. Park Hee-young just broke free from the water. Lin Shu's angry voice came from the side. Even if you want to be #1 in the department, but as a person, you should know what you can do and what you can't do. You trash, so it's you, the flying insect. You can still jump around after being beaten. To hell with it, but Lin Zhu threw his head back and dodged. You can see his trajectory, not so fast either. I can fight this kind of opponent. No avoid. I saw a spike stabbing towards Lin Shu's neck from behind. Lin Zhu perceives danger, retreat quickly to avoid the attack. Lin Zhu was very confused. He thinks he can beat the red hair. Stupid. You and him are not on the same level at all, and the location is not good for you. The insects inside him are aquatic turtles. Once you get caught and dragged into the water, it's over. The two want to leave the lake. Red Hair took out his student ID again and threatened it. I have the student ID card. You can go if you want. Despicable guy. Deceive less with more. I just want to play at my home court. Go back. You don't have to get involved. Their target is me. First place in the first semester. After achieving the goal, the student ID may be returned. You have been implicated by me from the beginning. So I don't want. You can't say that. You said it when you brought me to school. Will I not be alone again? As you said, actually, I didn't come alone. He just finished speaking. The car comet appeared behind a few little caras. I'm getting my student ID back. Mongrel, it recovered so quickly. I originally planned to clean up the department representative before cleaning up his. While he was distracted, Lin Zhu suddenly attacked from the sky. Stinky flying bug, I already guessed it. You want to steal your student ID and run away, right? Since you accidentally entered my territory, then I'll send you on your way. Who said I was careless? Anyway, as long as you don't get caught. This kid is different from just moving in a straight line. Is it because the venue is open even so? How can you fly so skillfully? What kind of insect is he? The two rushed towards each other at the same time. This simple guy, do you just want to grab a student ID? The speed of the dragonfly plus the weight to attack. No matter how bad your physique is, it can cause huge damage. But the red hair quickly stabilized his body. Hateful, it's because of the water. So the attack power is halved. Wait a minute, do we have to? Let's talk it out. Talk about how. Don't you also want to be the first in the department to get Cinderella? Wouldn't it be good for you to have fewer competitors? So I mean, Big Brother caught him just by you. Park Seo-kyung broke the bridge of his nose with an elbow, but the red hair also took the opportunity to rush over. I just want the life of this stinky woman. In the nick of time, Lin Zhu grabbed his two spikes from behind. It's not in the water anymore. No longer your territory. It was my house. Lin Zhu smashed the red hair heavily on the ground. Even if you want Cinderella again, you can't do that either. People are worse than insects. Then it doesn't make any sense. In this way, a few people successfully got their student IDs back. After that, Lin Zhu came to his dormitory. He is satisfied with the accommodation here. But why is this horrible person my roommate? Park Hee-young and Kun Do-hwa also came to their dormitory, planning to hold a school party in their dorm. Will you drink with us since coming to this strange school? Or from the day the wings were exposed, Lin Zhu has not been so happy in a long time. At the same time, in the woods outside the school. So you didn't kill the professor's favorite protege. You should know, individuals who fail to hunt are eliminated and die. I will definitely be able to do it next time. I'm sure I can kill that woman and get Cinderella. What are you talking about? We don't need that kind of thing. Saying that, he jumped down from the tree. Red hair died on the spot. Empty has great power, but lost to the freshman. Humiliating, but don't worry. The leader will definitely be happy because he has found what he wants. The next day, Lin Zhu was very nervous in the classroom of the Beneficial Insects department. Today is the first lesson of practical insect fighting. What will it teach? Don't be afraid. Park Hee-young poked his hand because today is the first class. So the professor said just do a simple test. It won't be difficult. Between the two of them talking, Chi-jun strode in. Listen up everyone. There will be a simple quiz today. Test results count towards the final grade and may die, so be careful. Then everyone went to a training ground outside the school. What about the simple test? What the hell is going on? Why is that homeless old man here? Come after us. He's Professor Chi-jun from our department. Our professional class is a class that teaches people how to use the power of insects to fight. Our mission is to fight people like the Mantis men you've met before. That's all there is to it. Insect power is a weapon. Of course, there are also dirty and dangerous people who maliciously use this power to commit crimes. So you have to learn how to fight, because Ness needs to find and protect all the insect people. Only the strong survive. If you want Cinderella, you have to work hard. The first test is hide and seek, and use their abilities to get away from me. Anyone I catch fails, so he swings the saw again and slashes at the students. How can this old man be so fast? Dan can't escape. Critical juncture. Lin Zhu pulled him out. Chi-jun was taken aback. Compound eyes of dragonflies. Can he read the root of the chainsaw? The guy who said he wanted to get rid of his wings? It seems that he has been able to use his abilities skillfully. It's like becoming a real dragonfly. Hear this. Lin Zhu suddenly recalled the previous performance of Mixi. Still distracted, unpromising guy, failed. Caught right away, Park Hee-jin pounced on him and took him away. To get caught is to fail. Wake up. The comet is now. Professor, Please rest for a while, put on a mud mask. He actually threw soil on the face of the elders. Really incompetent. Is it smoke? Several people took the opportunity to run towards the woods at the same time, in a nice underground quarantine on the other side. The bee girl took out the guard and came to the isolation room where the Mantis man was held. Oh, what a pity. How can you treat a living being like this? But this student ID alone can't open all the security facilities. Just then, the little bee came running. Here you are. Security card in the classroom. Just in class. Successfully stole it. So nice. Such a good person was forced to suspend school. School is too much. The little bee suddenly woke up. How did I steal the professor's stuff? Why would you do it for a strange woman? And when did I come here? The bee girl reaches out and opens the door control. Don't think about these irrelevant things. Say hi. The Mantis man broke free and came out. The sense of prey, see the little bee. Saliva suddenly flowed out, sure enough, as the leader said. He's just an insect mind. This is my gift to you. As he spoke, he pushed the little bee in front of the Mantis man, in the woods on the other side. Lin Xiu and the others were still desperately fleeing. Damn, it's been exactly an hour. What kind of test is this? And while they were fleeing, a lot of people have been caught. The professor doesn't want everyone to fail, does he? Just a few people talking, the professor has chased after him. A girl accidentally sprained her foot and fell to the ground, but Shijun had no intention of showing mercy at all, whether it's a twisted foot or a broken leg. In actual combat, if you don't run away, you will die. What are you doing? Really die. And as he spoke, he swung up the chainsaw and was about to chop it down. Just then, Lin Xiu suddenly sprang out to support the chainsaw. It's too much. Is it necessary to do this? Excessive? Shi-chun's tone was cold. In actual combat, they'd already be dead. In front of dangerous people like the Mantis man you've seen. Would you still say such nonsense? So be it. There's an hour left until the end of class. As long as you can hit me before class ends, I will pass everyone. But if you can't hit, everybody drops out. At the same time, the Mantis man who escaped from the dungeon is looking for Lin Xiu. The Dragonfly is nearby. I remember this alluring fragrance. Lin Xiu was ready and rushed towards Qi County. Isn't it just a hit? It's too simple. But just as his fist was about to hit Shijun dodged sideways. It looks like you never waved your fist outside at all. A slow-moving person like you probably can't kill even a bug. What are you doing? Could it be that you want to dance with me? If this goes on, you will be expelled when the time is up. In a hurry, Ling Shu's compound eyes opened again. Chi-chun's eyes narrowed. It seems that he has unconsciously regarded the other party as prey again. Lin Xiu grabbed Chi-jun by the collar when you shake your fist and are ready to hit. But Chi-jun grabbed his wrist and fell to the ground. Do you think the prey will be obediently captured? Damn, I'm no match for him at all. Did he use insect power? What kind of insect is he? Chi-jun seemed to see through his doubts. I can't use the power of insects, because when I use power, it has side effects. I'm getting older. The body can't take it, but you are young. No disadvantage in theory. It can completely suppress me, but do you know why you can't beat me? As he spoke, he threw something onto Lin Shu's chest. It was a green dragonfly. Lin Xiu jumped up in fright. Hopeless. It's just a model. Insect resistance limits your strength. What do you know about the characteristics of dragonflies? What is the principle of compound eyes that are often used? You need to understand your own strength to do this. First, you have to accept the fact that you are an insect. Lin Xiu couldn't help but fall into deep thought. I've always hated insects, but who can accept being a monster? Just then, a burst of applause suddenly came from behind. That was a terrific lecture. As expected of Professor Chi, see this person. Shi-chun's pupils suddenly constricted. Disgusting. A few people haven't reacted yet. The bee girl waved her tail and sent a girl away on the spot. Bastard. Chi Wixen rushed out of the grass angrily. But the bee woman's poisonous needle pierced her chest in an instant. Chi Wixen soon lost consciousness. Nice. This person is suitable as a snack. Just as a few people were stunned. A sickle suddenly pierced Professor Kai's chest. This scene was so familiar to Lin Xiu. A strong sense of fear came to my mind in an instant. Feng Nu reminded, click until, isn't it enough to have him as a snack? Come on, then we'll take our leave. There's still a lot to do. Please take care of yourself. See you next time, Professor. Stop. Park Hee-jin got up and rushed out. Chi-jun grabbed her. Don't go. These people are dangerous. And without the permission of the school, you can't fight with outsiders. I have contacted the school. You go back first. What the hell are you doing now? If he continues to drag the comet like this, he will die. Rules are rules as long as you're a nice student. You can't do anything. However, he just finished speaking. Lin Zhu flew out from behind. You said just now, if I fail, I have to drop out. Then I don't have to follow the damn school rules. As he spoke, he chased after the two. It's all my fault that I was too scared to move just now. The comet was the first person to take the initiative to get close to me. I must catch them. Shijun has a complicated mood. Stupid guy. No matter how powerful an insect is, it has natural enemies that it can resist. But for dragonflies, praying mantises are an impossible predator. Mantis Man suddenly turned around. This raid is good. Too bad I can smell you. Lin Zhu dodged the sickle sideways. Nothing to be afraid of. Just put some distance in the air. I can see his movements clearly and I can attack close in. Lin Zhu grabbed the gap and punched the Mantis Man on the chin. Why didn't you eat? Lin Shu's fist hurt and quickly retreated. Such hard skin, it's called an exoskeleton. I had eaten food after a long time. The body becomes stronger. I wanted to go directly. In the end, you delivered it to your door yourself. Lin Zhu then realized the Mantis Man in front of him is not something he can defeat at all. So he hurriedly asked Xiachi Comet for help. Wake me up, Comet. The waking Comet looked at everything in front of him with a confused face. The bee girl was taken aback. The toxin expires so quickly. It seems that this kid's physique is unusual. Then kill it. It's meat, dead or alive. Oops. The body is still numb, can't hide. Just then, Lin Zhu rushed over and opened the stinger with a punch. But the sickle man also seized the opportunity to press Lin Zhu to the ground. At this time, the body of the comet finally recovered a little. He grabbed Lin Zhu and ran for dozens of meters in the blink of an eye. His insect is the grasshopper. So the legs have a lot of explosive power. Bee girl persuasion. I guess I can't catch up. Give it up. The Mantis Man snorted coldly. No. I can smell them. They're nearby. Because Lin, you didn't plan to run away. Did you get beaten, silly? Gotta go back and catch that praying mantis. But Lin Zhu explained, that Mantis Man is different from the gangsters at school. You can die if you're not careful. That's why we have to catch him. If you let him escape, those out there who didn't come here like me might die. Car will be helpless, but we can't beat that guy at all. Lin Zhu said that he just needs to drag it to the school for support. And he had an idea. The Mantis Man on the other side is looking for spiritual too. Why does the smell suddenly appear next to it? I saw Lin Zhu suddenly fall from the sky. In the blink of an eye, the bee girl was tied to the tree with vines. Why is it so fast? What method did he use? Is it because of those glasses? Mantis Man hasn't reacted yet? Lin Zhu kicked him directly in the chin. Mantis Man grins. But it still doesn't hurt. Damn, this skin is as hard as stone. There's no way to hurt him. Mantis Man laughing wildly. How can a mere flying insect beat me? Just then, the comet is coming quickly, throwing something towards Lin Zhu. Qijun on the other side chuckled. Take it away. Just pretend you hit me successfully. Stole my weapon right under my nose. I brought it as you said. Lin Zhu cut him. Lin Zhu cut down with a chainsaw. One of the Mantis Man's arms was instantly chopped off. My arm, the intense pain drove the Mantis Man crazy, waving his other arm and chasing after Lin Zhu. How dare you two brats besiege me? As he spoke, he jumped in front of Lin Zhu again, but the spiritual chainsaw suddenly stopped working. He had to hold the chainsaw in front of him to resist the attack. Just a click, countless cracks appeared in the chainsaw. The Mantis Man jumps right after landing. The chainsaw exploded into countless pieces in an instant. Lin Zhu hurriedly retreated to open the distance. Damn, can't break his defenses without a chainsaw. Take advantage of the Mantis Man's attention on Lin Zhu. The car will circle behind him and give him a flying kick. But the Mantis Man reacts very quickly. Backhand swing. The comet was smashed to the ground. Bastard. Lin Zhu rushed up immediately when he saw this. The Mantis Man stepped on the comet with one foot, then turned around and locked the spirituality with a sickle. I got him. I can finally eat you. The hunt was enjoyable. Lin Zhu struggled desperately. But I can't break free. Lin Zhu was about to be eaten in one bite. A figure suddenly appeared. One punch sent the Mantis Man flying. Just now, he rushed out with arrogance. Why are you so embarrassed now? Unpromising guy, Professor Chi. Lin Zhu was shocked. How did such a serious injury recover so quickly? Don't worry, nice support. Cured me. This little injury is a piece of cake for that guy. Shijun was slightly surprised. I was worried that they might be dead. I didn't expect to beat this guy up. You can do this against natural enemies, and he's a new transfer student. It's worth giving him a demonstration. The Mantis man didn't give up at all. No matter how many come, they are all in my belly. As he spoke, he rushed towards Chi-jun. Chi-chun's arm also began to smoke, and spawned countless sparks. Chi-chun's insect is Yichebujia, can produce high-temperature chemicals in the body, can be released in battle and make it explode, ruined my first class of the semester, and attacked me from behind. You should pay dearly. Chi-jun punched the Mantis man in the head. A violent explosion exploded between the two. Even Lin Xiu, who was behind, was scalded by the aftermath of the explosion. The Mantis man fell with a plop, turned into a roasted praying mantis. Did you see it clearly? That's the insect power? Lin Xiu looked at this scene in shock. Is this the power of insect powers? Defeated the Mantis man in one move? But once the power of insects is used, you have to suffer the corresponding side effects. A long time ago, I used my powers without mastering it. This is the price. Now, it's so miserable that I can't even use my hands. If you don't want to be like me, hurry up and make this power your own. Although the Mantis man was caught, but let the bee girl run away after this battle. Lin Xiu was also deeply aware of his lack of strength, and he started doing what she said, dragonflies. But that night, after Lin Xiu fell asleep, the car next to him suddenly sat up. It turns out that the poisonous needle stabbed by the bee girl during the day has not been taken out. The bee woman's insect is the long-backed mud wasp. Host behavior can be controlled by neurotoxins, a comet controlled by the bee girl, alone in the woods outside the school. Sure enough, the guard is too lax. No idea. As he spoke, he grabbed the comet by the neck. Just then, Chi-jun suddenly appeared. I already guessed that you would definitely come back. You really want to destroy what I'm guarding to disgust me. So I knew he was poisoned, but I deliberately didn't deal with it. No matter what you are planning, I have the confidence to hold on. Talk to me, Shenjian, in the grass not far away. Lin Xiu, who woke up, also followed. Long time no see? It's been 5 years since you left here. How is it going? Professor Chi, you're not here to catch up with me. Now is the time to ask why I did what I did. After listening to Chi-jun, he will no longer talk nonsense. The fist ignited flames and rushed towards the bee girl, but the bee girl is very agile. One backward jump dodges the attack. Now I'll beat you up and bring back nice. It's revealed so soon. Are you being too aggressive again? Chi-jun was furious. You still have the face to say that. Did you forget the 2 students and 8 nice clerks you killed? Why on earth would you do such a thing? Then he rushed towards the bee girl again. The terrifying force directly blew off the trees behind. But this time, it still didn't hit the peak girl. I saw the bee girl somersault and jump to the top of Chi-chun's head. The stinger on his back stabbed towards his neck. However, Chi-chun's actual combat experience is also very rich. A backhand slaps his tail open. Stop. Just then, Ma Daoxu also came here. So he's an old acquaintance. Enough is enough. Nest guards will be arriving soon. You don't want to die with this, do you? But Chi-jun doesn't plan to let him go. Horse Road chooses a small channel. He also has a leader behind him. Let him go first and then follow him secretly. And with this woman's ability, more victims are likely. Then this time I'll go first. But remember, professors, when I come again next time, I will kill you all. Soon the nice guards came over and arranged for 2 people to follow the bee girl. On the way back, Chi-jun asked Lin Xiu to keep Shenjian a secret for the time being. Lin Xiu expressed as a condition, Chi-jun is going to teach him how to use his powers. Chi-jun grinned. Then you have to be mentally prepared. When eating today, Lin Xiu asked Park Hee-young what his insects were. Park Hee-young says it's similar to a mantis. Hear this, Lin Xiu suddenly had goosebumps. No wonder I said how strong. At this time, Qian suddenly rushed over and kicked the car comet flying. Sat down in his seat. Did you hear? There will be group assignments starting today? Lin Xiu doesn't know much about group work. Park Hee-young explains. Group assignments for first grade combat insect fighting are different every time. It's not that hard, but sometimes you also encounter other jungle juice users who are often in trouble. Lin Xiu was shocked. So is it possible to fight with other insect people? Then there's a chance to try it out. The one I work on every night, Park Hee-young went on to say. The groups are divided by the professors. Kiandahua si echi comet Linzu, 4 of them were grouped together. A joy in the heart of spirituality. Kiandahua and Siechi Comet are both outstanding in the beneficial insect family. Not to mention the department representative Park Hee-young. Looks like luck, this kind of grouping should be fine. And then a few days later, one night, Shi-chun's teaching assistant Jo Jwan-bin suddenly came to report to him that has an emergency, just got notified. This group were Group A. During the mission, a team member died. The girl's abdomen was penetrated, 2 kilograms of blood were lost. But not only did she not die, the injury fully recovered after only 2.5 minutes. Turns out the girl fused Cockroach DNA. Not only does it have powerful powers far beyond ordinary people, more tenacious vitality, as long as it is not fatal, it can be recovered in an instant. At this moment, Professor Chi is assigning the first group assignment of the semester. Go outside nice and recycle jungle juice. Exactly, that's why you became insect people. Kill all the bugs at once with the help of propaganda slogans? Pesticide that turned out. The manufacturing company of jungle juice is unknown. The distribution company is a small-scale enterprise called Natural Life. But it didn't take long for the business to go bankrupt. Everything about jungle juice can be covered up. Fortunately, its base is in District J. Therefore, the affected area is limited to the J area. The production and mass production of Cinderella requires jungle juice. Get as much jungle juice as possible. Both are nice priorities. It is also a class to develop your information acquisition and resilience. So in a week, you're going to rummage through District J to find jungle juice. As long as you find one in Group 1, it is all plus ... but everyone complains for days. Because I only found 1 or 2 in total last semester to increase efficiency. Linzu and the 4 people were divided into 2 groups to find. Linzu and Pu Zhejian. Park Hee-jin is worried about where to find it. Because jungle juice is basically everywhere. It has been recycled before. Linzu suddenly smiled proudly. A plus got it. In this way, the first place in the whole system is just around the corner. I know a place that has jungle juice. As he spoke, he pulled Park Hee-jin and ran. Soon the 2 arrived at Lin Shu's house. The bottle of jungle juice that Lin Zhu used is still at home. But when he excitedly opened the door, only to find that the house had been turned upside down. Seeing this, Lin Zhu hurriedly checked the drawer where the jungle juice was placed before. As expected, it was gone. Lin Zhu suddenly thought of something. By the way, where is your home, Zhejian? Jungle juice should be at home too. Hear this. Park Hee-jin's face turned gloomy in an instant. Don't go to my house. Let's go to the city to look for it first. What happened to her just now? Did I say something wrong? Then the 2 searched the internet, went to several supermarkets and convenience stores. But at the end of the day, there is absolutely nothing. Just then, C.H.E. Huixin called. We found a Natural Life warehouse. If you bring back all the jungle juice here, maybe make 100 Cinderellas. But Pushu wasn't happy at all. Instead, a bad premonition arose in my heart. He hurriedly called Lin Zhu and rushed to the warehouse. The professor asked us to recycle the jungle juice that was already on the market. It's because NICE can't find the pre-circulation stock, not to mention a warehouse full of jungle juice. Don't you think it's strange? This could be bait. It gets dark. The 2 finally arrived at the warehouse that C.H.E. Huixin mentioned. How on earth did they find such a place? Let's go and have a look first. The 2 entered the warehouse. Park Hee-jin is anxiously busy looking for someone, while Lin Zhu observed the objects around him. Are these all bait? It was covered with dust. Either way, it looks real. Who would shoot a bait so carefully? As he walked, he suddenly kicked a box. Open it up, it's full of jungle juice. Hee-jin, look, it's jungle juice, right? Maybe not, but he wasn't finished. There was a sudden sound from the front. Park Hee-jin just fell straight down. How did it go? Did you find what you were looking for? I did find prey.